Null versus Ghost Rider, who would win? Before the universe had stars, before galaxies stretched across infinity, before life ever breathed for the first time, there was only darkness. Endless darkness. Silent darkness. And within that void existed a being so ancient that even time itself had not fully awakened when he first opened his eyes. That being was Null, the king in black, the living god of the abyss who ruled the emptiness before creation began. Then the celestials arrived. Their light pierced the void like a blade cutting through eternal night. They forged planets, suns, and life itself, transforming silence into existence. But in doing so, they created an enemy. Null saw creation as an invasion. The light offended him. Reality offended him. So he answered with violence. From the corpse of a celestial, Null forged the first symbiote weapon in existence, all black the Necrosword, a blade made from living darkness itself. With it, he slaughtered gods and spread fear across the newborn cosmos. Entire civilizations disappeared beneath his shadow. The symbiotes that would one day become Venom, Carnage, and countless others were all born from Null's will. Every symbiote in Marvel history traces back to him. Null is not simply powerful. He is primordial power given form. Now imagine something completely different. A man desperate enough to sell his soul to save someone he loved. A deal made in pain. A curse born from regret. Flames erupting across flesh until only a burning skeleton remained. That man became Ghost Rider, the spirit of vengeance, a supernatural force created to punish the wicked. Unlike Null, Ghost Rider does not conquer worlds. He hunts sinners. His motorcycle tears through the night wrapped in hellfire. His chains burn with mystical energy. His skull glows like a furnace in the darkness. Wherever evil hides, Ghost Rider follows. And the terrifying thing about the spirit of vengeance is that physical strength alone means almost nothing against him. Because Ghost Rider attacks the soul. His hellfire burns beyond flesh and armor, consuming spiritual essence itself. Gods, demons, and cosmic beings have all suffered under its flames. Then there is the Penance stare, one of the deadliest abilities in Marvel history. One look into Ghost Rider's eyes forces victims to experience every ounce of pain and suffering they have inflicted on others. Every scream, every death, every act of cruelty, reflected back upon them all at once. Most enemies collapse instantly, and that is what makes this fight so dangerous. Null dominates through overwhelming cosmic power, but Ghost Rider bypasses durability entirely. One is a primordial god of darkness. The other is divine punishment given form. Now picture the battlefield, an abandoned planet drifting through dead space, already consumed by symbiote corruption. The sky is swallowed by living darkness. Mountains pulse with black tendrils spreading across the surface like an infection. The air itself feels poisoned. Then fire erupts across the wasteland. A motorcycle tears through the darkness, leaving burning trails of hellfire behind it. Ghost Rider has arrived. At the center of the abyss stands Null, motionless and silent. Symbiote dragons circle above him like predators waiting for blood. All black forms in his hand, a sword so dark it seems to absorb reality itself. For a moment, neither moves. Then the battle begins. Ghost Rider strikes first. The hellfire chain launches forward and wraps around Null instantly. Flames explode across the battlefield as divine fire collides with primordial darkness. Symbiotes nearby begin shrieking and burning apart immediately. Null reacts for the first time, not out of fear but surprise. The hellfire actually hurts him. Not physically alone. Spiritually. Null rips the chain away and responds with terrifying force. One slash from all black splits the landscape apart. Entire mountains collapse as Ghost Rider is launched through miles of burning debris. The impact would destroy almost any being instantly. But Ghost Rider rises again. His flames burn even brighter now. Null unleashes wave after wave of symbiote monsters while Ghost Rider tears through them with chains and hellfire. Every attack fills the battlefield with explosions of black matter and supernatural fire. Ghost Rider burns through armies, but Null keeps creating more. The King in Black fights on a cosmic scale, overwhelming worlds through sheer numbers and endless darkness. Then Null attacks directly. All black pierces straight through Ghost Rider's chest. The spirit of vengeance explodes apart into fire and bone. For several seconds, silence fills the battlefield. Then the flames return. The skeleton reforms from nothingness. Because Ghost Rider is not simply a man. The spirit of vengeance is a supernatural force tied to divine judgment itself. Destroying the body does not end the rider. And now Ghost Rider changes tactics. He locks eyes with Null. The Penance stare begins. Suddenly, the battlefield trembles. The symbiote hive screams as billions of deaths flood back into Null's consciousness all at once. Entire civilizations he destroyed. Gods he butchered. Worlds drowned in darkness. For the first time in ages, Null recoils. But then something unexpected happens. He resists. The Penance stare hurts him deeply, but it does not destroy him completely. Null is not a mortal soul burdened by guilt or remorse. He is older than morality itself, older than human concepts of sin. The attack damages him spiritually, but not enough to finish the fight. And that changes everything. Null unleashes the full power of the void. Darkness consumes the planet. Endless symbiote matter crashes toward Ghost Rider like a living tsunami. Hellfire burns through wave after wave of corruption. But the scale difference becomes impossible to ignore. Null fights like a cosmic disaster. Every strike from all black carries enough force to devastate worlds. Ghost Rider continues fighting relentlessly. Chains slash through symbiote dragons while Hellfire tears massive holes through the abyss itself. He keeps regenerating, keeps burning brighter, keeps pushing forward no matter how much punishment Null delivers. But endurance alone cannot guarantee victory. That becomes the turning point of the battle. Ghost Rider possesses the more dangerous spiritual abilities. His Hellfire directly counters symbiotes, and the Penance stare is one of the few attacks capable of truly affecting Null on a deeper level. Against most enemies, those powers would secure victory immediately. But Null's cosmic scale is simply overwhelming. His raw power, durability, and connection to the void push beyond what even the spirit of vengeance can permanently overpower in a prolonged fight. The fact that Null can partially resist the Penance stare removes Ghost Rider's strongest win condition, forcing the battle into pure endurance and destructive power. And in that category, Null has the advantage. The King in Black continues pressing forward until the battlefield itself collapses beneath the pressure of his darkness. Ghost Rider still burns, still fights, still refuses to kneel. But eventually, even the spirit of vengeance becomes overwhelmed beneath the endless force of the void. In the end, Ghost Rider proves he is one of the few beings capable of truly challenging Null spiritually. His Hellfire damages the symbiote god in ways most cosmic entities cannot. His supernatural nature makes him almost impossible to destroy permanently. But Null exists on a different level of raw cosmic dominance. He is stronger, more powerful at peak. And in a direct battle between primordial darkness and divine vengeance, the King in Black ultimately stands victorious. Final result. Ghost Rider pushes Null to his limits and inflicts massive spiritual damage with Hellfire and the Penance stare. But Null's overwhelming cosmic power and resistance to spiritual punishment allow him to outlast and defeat the spirit of vengeance. Null wins.